This week on the Spotlight, hockey fans at El Jardín on the north side sound off. And then we have hockey fans on the south side at McKell's talking about the Blackhawks. Then we go to the south side, baseball team. That's Gordon Beckham, still hitting. Do you think that if that guy was managing in 2013, the Sox would still be in this mess? Check out my website, benkowski.com, for my weekly article and up-to-the-minute trivia sites. From wherever Chicago's sports teams are making news, this is the 23rd year of the Lansing Floral Sports Spotlight. Flowers for every imaginable occasion at Lansing Floral Shop. Call them at 708-474-1212. They deliver. You got to get to Kelly's Tavern. You really do. Benkowski Trivia. Friday, June 21st, and again, July 5th at 8 p.m. Come out and play. Bring your friends. It's at 44th and Wallace. Easy to reach. Free parking. Kelly's Tavern. Benkowski Trivia. Good times. Want to get a haircut from a great hairstylist? Call mine, Rose Murillo. 312-726-2201. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. Demitas Coffee Shop is an excellent place to go at 1066 West Taylor, just off the UIC campus. Breakfast, lunches, mochas, lattes, cappuccino, tea, baked goods, superb French toast, great chicken salad. Open Tuesday through Sunday for breakfast and lunch. Great staff. Demitas Coffee Shop on Taylor. Dave McLean's got some antiques for you. You better stop at 2716 West 111th Street in Mount Greenwood. 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., or do you call it Beverly? 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Always buying and selling quality antiques, art, silver, coins, vintage bicycles, great wholesale prices. Dave McLean Antiques. Sam & Sons Jewelers offer custom-made jewelry at 10640 South Cicero. You can buy, sell, trade, repair, and restyle. They have certified loose diamonds and gemstones. Sam & Sons Jewelers, easy to reach at 10640 South Cicero. You should get to Ignatz Ristorante. It's at 24th and Oakley. They feature things like chicken Vesuvio and cacciatore, steak Isabella, veal parmesan. They're highly rated by Chicago's Best, Time Out Chicago, 190 North, Chicago Magazine. Ignatz, 2421 South Oakley. Eat there. Patrick Sharp puts the Blackhawks ahead 1-0 after 1 against Boston. So the Blackhawks lead 1-0 after 1. They did a lot of good things in that first period, and maybe these folks are going to tell us some of those good things. Tell us your name and what you liked.
My name is Stacy, and I really liked how the Hawks maintained possession majority of the game. I love Shaw and his aggression. And we're up 1-0.
All right, you practiced that well. All right, tell us your name and your impressions of either the Blackhawks or El Jardín.
My name's Amanda, and since Stacey just talked about the Blackhawks, I will talk about El Jardín. It's our favorite Mexican place. They have great drinks, great margaritas, and they have a lot of TVs to watch the game on. So anywhere you sit, you have a pretty good spot.
Okay, excellent. All right, I'm going to go this way. Tell us your name and what you like about tonight's activities.
My name is Miriam, and I like being with my friends, having a cold drink, and watching a good game.
Okay. Are you? Would you call yourself a Blackhawk fan?
I would. I would.
Do you have a favorite player?
No.
All right, then you love them all. That's cool. All right, let's go over here. Tell us your name and what you're liking tonight.
My name is Ellen, and I agree with Miriam in the fact that I love having a nice cold drink and having a great margarita at El Jardín. And Sharp is doing an awesome job as always tonight, so super excited to see him play the rest of the game.
Okay. And They're a tough act to follow, but I know you have a new angle. Tell us your name and what you're liking.
My name is Jory, and I have 2 TVs here, and I enjoy the fact that I get to enjoy my favorite margarita while watching the game here or here with my favorite friends. And my favorite player is Sharp Attack.
You know, with your hand movements, you have future in the weather industry, I think. Look at the cold front, you know? Anyway, these talented women will be here till the end of the game. If it goes many overtimes, we'll be back. People come from all over Chicagoland to be here, and now I'm going to find out where these folks came from, but I think I know. Tell us your name and what streets you came from to get here.
Well, my mom said it took 9 months to get here. We're from the south side. We heard about the restaurant. To my surprise, that I thought there'd be standing room only. Well, we're early, but it's probably the best food I've had around there. And I'll be back on a regular basis. And I've got I told some friends about it. Hopefully they come in a bus. Okay. We'll fill it up for you.
Well, Mr. Jim had some interesting thoughts. Tell everybody your name and what you've been liking.
My name is Joan Sipich, and we've been here before. My daughter highly recommended the place. When I told her I was going, she says, "Oh, you'll love it there." And I said, you know, and we do. And the people, everyone's so friendly and sociable. The food is delicious. We had the fajitas, the chicken and steak fajitas was delicious. Yeah.
And you're enjoying Blackhawks hockey action. Are there any Chicago athletes that you've enjoyed over the years that you think of when I say great Chicago athletes, people that you admired?
Well, of course, I'm a White Sox fan because I live in Bridgeport.
It's okay to say.
Chicago Blackhawks, the Chicago Bulls, and Chicago White Sox, but I like them all. Nobody in particular, but we were there for the when they won the pennant and everything. We were for them all. Yeah, rooting for them. Oh, yeah.
We might be on the brink of another champion here. And would you like to say a word about the boxing industry? I know that you've been involved with some excellent boxing in your life. Anything you want to say about that?
Well, actually, I was around when it was a sport called boxing, and now it's the fight game. But right here in Chicago, 2 of the best managers I've ever seen work with fighters, Primo Lacasa and Patty. And if ever, they should have recognition of being part of the best part of Chicago's boxing. These were 2 of the standouts. I had Oliver McCall that knocked out Lennox Lewis, and my skills were only training amateurs. As soon as he was exposed to Primo and some of the other fellas that helped, but basically him, he turned him into what I thought was a champion, and he went with other managers, and his career didn't work out the way it would have if he'd have stayed here. Overall, today, the fight game is dominated with the heavyweights with European fighters. And I don't know what's causing that, because we have excellent fighters there. But like the Blackhawks, that looks like they're not only the best team in the league, they're the best condition.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I've got.
Just like you doing your daily exercises. We'll be back after 2. Before, after, or during ball games, located conveniently just 3 blocks south of Wrigley Field, 3335 North Clark. Whether there's a game or not, you still get hungry, and El Jardín has great service, great food, and great drinks. I've enjoyed every meal I've had there, and you will too. So get to El Jardín for great Mexican food at 3335 North Clark Street in Chicago. You'll be glad you did. You've got to get to Lansing Floral Shop. Open at 8 a.m. daily. Besides a great array of live flowers, they have custom silks, Bridgewater candles. They want you to plan your parties early at a wide delivery area. They're located at 3420 Ridge Road in Lansing, or you can call 708-474-1212. Weddings, funerals, birthdays, anniversaries, and guys, try the No Reason flower. Believe me, it works. Lansing Floral Shop, Give them a call, 708-474-1212. You've got to get to Kelly's Tavern. You'll have a good time. I'm cracking up thinking about it. Benkowski Trivia, 44th and Wallace, June 21st and July 5th. Come out and play. Bring your friends. It's fun. Kelly's Tavern, 44th and Wallace. See you over there. McKell's Inn, where good friends meet for a cool one. 3259 West 111th Street, just west of Kedzie. Tuesdays and Thursdays, they have $1.50 domestic bottles, $4 Guinness every day. Great people, great staff, and trivia switches to Monday nights starting January 14th. You don't want to miss that. At McKell's Inn, 3259 West 111th Street in Mount Greenwood. Amelia's Bar and Grill. You know, they're open for lunch and dinner daily. Private parties and catering, a unique mixture of fine dining and Mexican specialties brought to you by Chef Eusebio Garcia. They're at 46th and Halsted. It's a great place. Check it out. I have, and I've loved it. Amelia's Bar and Grill, 46th and Halsted. Not so good in the second period. The Hawks give the puck up, and all of a sudden, it's in the back of the net, and it's a tie game after two. So the second period didn't go exactly as Hawk fans wanted, but 1-1 after two isn't bad. And we're going to talk to some people who seem to be enjoying themselves. Tell us your name and what you're eating.
My name is Holly, and we are eating the tacos.
Beautiful. And is it your first time at El Jardín?
No, actually, we've been here before, probably about 3 years ago. So this is our second time back.
Well, the fact that you came back speaks volumes, and you're enjoying yourself.
Yes, great time.
Okay. And you want the Blackhawks to win the Stanley Cup?
Of course.
Okay. Just checking.
Go Hawks.
That's all we need to hear. Enjoying the food, enjoying the atmosphere, and cocktails good. Everything seems to be good. Just need a W, right? A victory?
Yes, I think that would do us well. 2-0.
All right, we're working on that for the third period, but we have another speaker. And friends of yours, I suspect that you've probably talked to El Jardín with people you know.
Yeah, my name is Charles. That's about my second time here. Just come here for the food, great atmosphere, a great place to watch a game and get some authentic food. So,
are you a fan of any other Chicago team other than the Hawks?
Cubs fan, yeah.
Well, they're in the rebuilding phase, but
they are.
It's coming, right? Do you feel it?
I do. You know, it's going to happen. It has to, right?
That's what they say.
Right.
They've been saying that since 1909. It's all about hockey here at El Jardín. We have another interesting athlete with us. Tell everyone your name.
My name is Jan Flau. I have a gold medal from 3 years ago. This is my gold medal. I win baseball. Baseball. I've won 11-9. I won the gold awards 3 years ago.
Yeah, that's a cool medal. You've been in the Special Olympics many years, right?
No, baseball. I was with baseball, everything. Running, I'm running, bowling, competition. I got my gold medal to 11-9. My score, I won 3 years ago.
Yeah, let's get a close-up of that. Hold that up for the screen. It's very cool.
This is a gold medal I won as the first prize after the gold medal. I got this gold awards 3 years ago. I worked for Gold Blackhawks. Blackhawks got one tie 1-1. We're going for over the first time. They score 1-1. There was a 1-1 to hockey, 3-1, one tie 1-1. Well, we're going to win. Go Blackhawks. I want to win. The Blackhawks going to win tonight. That's overtime. We have permission. We're going to win a run. We're going to win. We're going to win tonight. We're going to win.
I feel it too. And it's that kind of positive attitude that you're hearing here is what should give the Hawks the boost in that third period. Well, there was no scoring in the third period, but this bad thing happened in OT. The Hawks cough it up, and boom, Boston wins the game. So a grudging congratulations to the Boston Bruins fans who've tied the series at one game each. Tell us your name and what you thought of the game.
My name is Chris Curtin.
No, what do you think of the game, Chris?
Tell us, Chris. Well, Andy, Haney Bamford.
Yeah, we're both from Boston. It was a great game. Obviously, we actually did not. I don't know. I mean, we won.
Well, that was beautifully done. Let's see if all the Boston fans are equally verbally skilled. What did you think of the game?
Yeah, Boston played a great game. They were tough in the corners, and I think that's what won them the game.
Okay, let's continue. Your name and what you thought.
Hey, my name's Andrew. I happen to be one of the few Chicago fans here. And, I just think we needed a game off. We were a little excited about the win in game 1, and I just think we're going to bounce back in the following games. So, we're fine.
All right, the words of reason. All right, let's continue here. Who do you like? What's your name and what about it?
My name's Katie. I like Boston Bruins, and I didn't really watch the game, so.
How were the margaritas?
But the margaritas are amazing, and that's why I'm here, so.
That's all right. Oh, sister love. Here we go.
Boston Bruins fans, we are very happy that they won. So, yay. Sorry, Chicago.
No, you won't. That's about all I can handle from the Boston side of things. So you can't win them all, but El Jardin's still a great place to eat and drink, no matter who plays and no matter who wins. And we'll be back with more on the Spotlight. Let's go baseball right after these messages.
With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open.
You've got to get to Shelton Fireworks, the world's largest warehouse, off Interstate 94, exit 22B in Porter, Indiana. Row after row of the best fireworks anywhere, from the little ones to the grand finales that'll end your show. Birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, in addition to the 4th of July. Just get over there to Shelton Fireworks now. Then you can reload by the time summer comes. Shelton Fireworks, I-94, exit 22B in Portage. Little Frank's Pizzeria and Bar. Thursday, $1.50 Miller Old Style. And of course, my trivia games alternate Thursdays. The next one, June 20th at 8 p.m. You know they have $12 large pizza and pitcher all day, every day? Easy to reach at 79th and Narragansett. Check out Little Frank's. You'll be glad you did. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie does tune-ups, transmission, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes, and emission system repair. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and they've done a great job for me. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie. At the Office Sports Bar and Grill, I was there the other day. 15 appetizers, flatbreads, burgers, wraps, paninis, 20 sandwiches, soups and salads, 4901 Cal Sag Road in Crestwood, near 132nd and Cicero. A great place at the Office. Check it out in Crestwood. Right. We're back on the Spotlight, and we're, of course, talking White Sox baseball as we sit outside the third base photo box right next to the Sox dugout. And the guy we want to talk about is Gordon Beckham. Of course, he missed approximately 8 weeks with the hamate bone problem in his hand. He recovered. He went to the minor leagues for rehab, and he's back strong now. And although he was certainly missed, not only defensively but in the lineup, he seems to have come back without missing a step, hitting over 300 in his first few games back, and really a surprise to many because, like I said, he didn't seem to miss a step. So this is the first question I ask him when we talked to Gordon Beckham for the first time in quite some time. He was strong in spring training, strong at the very beginning for those first few games, and now he's back pretty good. You know, one amazing thing about your return is it doesn't seem like you missed a step. You're kind of right back where you left off.
Well, I mean, so far so good. It feels like it's still like the 12th or 13th game of the season probably for me, but I definitely haven't lost much of the feeling that I had in terms of what I had before, I got hurt. And I've watched a lot of baseball, so I haven't been away from the game very much. And I tried to focus on it when I was actually on the bench, just watching games, just try to watch as much baseball as I could. And so I don't feel like I missed a lot, I guess, in that regard. So definitely good to be back.
Well, there was a lot of talk about you missing when you were missing, and that's not often the case. A lot of times, someone steps in and the guy's forgotten. But a lot of the fans I talked to, and even in the media, was progress check on Gordon, and you kind of got right back into it with what I would have to call your strong defensive instincts, and you're hitting as well.
Yeah, it's obviously good to be missed, but I don't wish that on anybody. You don't want to be missed just because you're hurt. I guess you hope that your value is seen while you're playing. But in this case, maybe it ended up showing a little more than people were accustomed to. But I think the guys that were playing second when I wasn't here did a good job. I don't think that there was much missed there, and definitely. It's just one of those things. I wanted to get better, I wanted to get back as soon as possible. I'm just happy to be back and enjoy playing the game of baseball. And it's something that you take for granted until you all of a sudden can't play for a while. So it's been fun to be back.
Well, I think one of the things, and I'm just speaking from the media standpoint, is, we're used to, once every week or 10 days, some development of your range, giving you a highlight defensive play, and that was missing. The other part of it too, I would say, has to do with maintaining your hitting standard, because you were a little over 300, I think, when you went out, and you've come back right to it. In a weird way, the time you had away might give you a little more strength at the end of this season.
Well, it's definitely, when you're not playing 2 months of baseball, you're going to be stronger than you would have been if you played 2 months of baseball. The game is going to wear you down no matter what you do. So I should have a little more stamina, a little more strength towards the end of the season. But at the same time, it goes both ways. You usually build up a lot of stamina during spring training, and when all of a sudden I'm having to kind of redo that, on the big league level and not get a lot of rest. It kind of goes both ways, but I should be able to sprint it out towards the end of the season, and I hope that's the case.
How's the feel with Alexi? Does it feel like you had time off, or are you right back in sync?
Yeah, there's no change there. I know what he does, he knows what I do, and we've got back in sync pretty quick. I think I haven't even really thought of it.
In terms of batting, where you bat in the order, I've always felt that sometimes a guy can really benefit his team by being strong in the bottom third. And there was a guy that you're probably too young to remember, but a guy named Lance Johnson, who was a speedy outfielder and was superb batting in that bottom third of the order and led the league in triples all the time and was real dangerous. And that really gave the lineup some real depth.
Well, if the bottom of the lineup's doing something, then you're going to be a better team, because there's guys at the top of the lineup for a reason, and the bottom of the lineup, if it produces, it really helps the guys at the top. And obviously, when you got more guys hitting, it's the better you're going to be. So haven't really changed anything, just trying to get out there, and like I said, I'm just enjoying playing and not worried about results right now. It's just a matter of going out there and playing.
I eat on the pasta twice.
Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria at Grand and Racine is the place to go before United Center Pavilion, Bulls, Hawks, Cubs, and Sox too. Dine in or carry out with great family recipes, including homemade pastas, steaks, seafood, a great fun bar area. Meet people, have a tremendous time at Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Grand and Racine. You'll find a great variety of foods for you to enjoy at Salerno's.
Albo's Sandwich Shop is new. They got good stuff. Open 11 a.m. Monday through Saturday. Italian beef, sausage, meatball, steak sandwiches, parmesan, soups, Italian subs, salads. At 6316 Archer, right around Mobile. Albo's Sandwich Shop. Really good stuff. Beefy's is a great neighborhood tradition since 1987. They got the great Italian beef sandwich. They got a famous chicken sub, too. They recommend their double cheeseburgers. You can dine in, carry out. It's easy to reach at 58th and Harlem. You're driving down Harlem. You're not quite at Archer. In between 63rd Street, boom, you go to Beefy's. Again, known for their Italian beef, but with chicken, cheeseburgers, dining, and more. Reggie's is a great place with tons of music, interesting people and staff, great food and drink at 21st and State. And amongst the cool things they have, Benkowski Trivia. The next one, June 24th at 7 p.m. Reggie's, 21st and State, a fun place. Second period action, Blackhawks with the turnover, bam. And it was 2-0 Boston after 2. Carrie is a longtime bartender and Blackhawk fan and Chicago person. Tell us what you think so far. Look, don't do this to me. You said you'd do it in the second period, or in the second period. I know you're a little disappointed, but what do you think? What do you think?
Nothing. The Bruins are just playing a really physical game, and we're not. And they're outskating us.
And the puck seems to be in the Hawks' end all the damn time.
That's because they're outskating us.
So, how do you fix this? Do we start hitting more? I mean, what?
We have to be more physical, and we have to get a little faster, because even Jaeger's skating faster than everybody else.
All right, well, that's good analysis. And then, what about the trivia game? Are you excited about playing and winning?
I am kicking their butts.
Oh, you're very controlled today.
Yeah, I am very controlled right now. Not so much with this Hawks game.
So the Blackhawks dropped this game 2-0. They fall behind 2-1 in the series, but this is nothing too severe. The Blackhawks have made comebacks before. They know how to do it. The bottom line is, it's always fun times here at McKell's. I'm here with my friend Janet Rossi, who tends bar on Monday nights and other nights. And Janet, tell us about some of the fun things that happen here at McKell's.
I don't know.
Like trivia night. What are some of the things that amuse you about trivia night?
That Joe's team thinks they know everything about It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and didn't get any right.
Who are some of the other good players throughout trivia history here that you remember?
Gary won a couple times.
As the Terminator, right?
As the Terminator, yeah. Who else? Pat won. I won. Scott's good at the baseball ones.
And we had the team from 57th and Pulaski come in and do some damage. Remember them?
We did last week.
Yeah.
Yes, they won all the games.
Funky Monkey. So you never really know who's going to win here. There's great balance. There's great fun. This week's show has been brought to you by the Lansing Floral Shop.
Call for your flowers at 708-474-1212. Huck Finn, a great wide-ranging menu, along with donuts and ice cream. Open 24 hours at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero.
Imprint Graphics, leaders in booklet, perfect bound saddle stitch. Very competitive pricing, 708-396-1010.